Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly Essential Island Living team call. I am back. I just caught the recording of your team call last week, and Kanani did an excellent job. Thank you all for showing up. Let's go ahead and do a quick oil protocol before we get started. So grab your favorite oil or an oil that's near you. I have peppermint. You want to grab your oil, baby? Tatum's next to me. You want to show everybody? You want to do oils with us? Here.
This one, why you going?
Okay. Rub it in your hand. We're going to do some inhales with it. Good job. Rub it together. Take 3 deep breaths. Nice job, babe. Rub it all over you.
My favorite one is to put it on here.
Oh, you like to put it in your hair? Oh, that's a good idea. What was in this one, baby? What was in your, this is Tatum's unicorn blend. What was in that?
Wild orange.
Wild orange. All right. All right. Now we put our hand over our
How
heart
come the plug's going in?
so everybody can hear you, but they're all muted, so they can't talk back to you. Okay, put your hand over your heart and repeat after me. I'm doing the best that I can.
I'm doing the best I can.
Oh, that's not doing the best you can. I'm doing the best that I can.
I'm doing the best that I can.
I'm doing the best that I can.
I'm doing the best as I can.
Somebody's being a little silly. Okay, wave good night. Good night. You're just going to see your Grammy soon. She's going to pop on here. All right. I am working for the night. I have made that decision. There's Grammy. You want to say hi to Grammy Jean? She's driving though. Okay. All right. So a couple of things before we get started. Biz Builders brunch is this Sunday on Maui. Hopefully you can make it from 11 to 1. I think I'm going to record it. I might even go live in our Zoom room and just have you be part of our conversation. A lot of it is just for community and connection, but we also want to do a little bit of strategizing. doTERRA switched it up this month on us. They are doing BOGOs every Tuesday for the rest of the month. And I have to say, I kind of like it. It sucked because I was traveling both days, but so much less stressful than when they do them back to back. I find myself staying up really late every night of the week and the just not knowing and having that whole day, that whole Monday to prepare and get ready for BOGOs has just been such a blessing. So I'm really happy about the way that they're doing it. It does mean we have one less BOGO than we normally do, though, because typically we do 5 days, and this time we did 4. But I thought the BOGOs so far were fantastic. That frankincense pre-digestin BOGO, phenomenal. So we will be talking strategy about that. If you didn't catch it, I did go, I did have a class on doTERRA Essential Oasis, and that is on their main page on Facebook. It is posted on their YouTube page, so please go ahead and share that on your social media and catch the replay. They're super short, and there were a couple of really great ones. I listened to one about digestive health, and so I hope that you guys can catch some of those. All right, I think that's it. Am I missing anything? Anybody? I am just winging this right now, and I don't know how it will be when my kids actually go back to school. But tonight at 8 o'clock, Fraser, Keisha, and Tasha jumped on a little early, and we did a little bit of back office tutorial. And I'm kind of thinking that if people are interested, I would be willing to log on at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays and help people look at their orgs real quick, answer specific questions pertaining to your business. I'm totally willing to offer that if people are wanting to take advantage of it. So if you do, perhaps you can just text me, because I don't want to log in and just sit around waiting for people to show up. But if that's something that you want, since we're already having the call at 8:30, if you're interested in that, just let me know even the day of or the day before, and I'd be happy to stay on, and I'm happy to jump on earlier. I would say we would do it after, but all of the silver and above leaders stay on after our weekly call. So, but before could be an option. So, all right. So last week, we're going to go ahead and just keep on keeping on in our doTERRA cells guide. So I know I watched it, but I just want to be sure. Can you guys give me a thumbs up? You did pages 12 and 13 last week, correct? And we are now on pages 14, 15. Could you guys give a quick peek for me? Hi, Kate. Anybody? Hey, Kate. Oh, I don't know if you were, I don't know. I don't think you were on last week. Oh, come on. I just watched the recording, and you did pages 12 and 13, yeah? You just did the 2 pages?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into pages 14 and 15 in the sales cycle. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I also want to tell you guys that I just got back from San Diego, but also for my son's soccer tournament, but from an amazing doTERRA Diamond retreat. And I just can't wait for you guys to attend convention. I can't wait for you guys to attend leadership. Like, these events that doTERRA does just are so amazing. And I'm just so excited for so many of you to experience them. So, all right. So here we go. So in step 1, just as a real recap, Kanani talked to you about this idea of connecting, and how some of the things that you can do for skill building. I know that for myself, I really challenge myself. I have a hard time remembering people's names. And I really challenged myself at this last diamond retreat to really try to learn and remember people's names. Being positive, I know she talked about in conjunction with this inviting section, showing excitement and enthusiasm when we're talking, smile, show your confidence. We really want to make sure that people want to and are interested in what we're talking about and what we're having to share. And I look forward to when she tells us that she enrolled her cousin that has been telling her she does not want to learn more about her essential oils. So I do find that this enthusiasm, confidence, and positivity is just so crucial in every aspect of my business. So tonight we're going to keep going and diving deeper into the sales cycle. And you guys, I know Kanani said this, and I know that it took me a few years to be comfortable with this idea that I'm in sales, and I still get kind of funky about it too, because I like to just think of myself as a sharer and an educator, and I am those things, but ultimately um, I am selling a product, and I want people to buy this product from me and this company because I know how amazing it is and how effective and pure and safe and potent and all of that goodness. So in this introduce phase in the doTERRA sales cycle is where we really need customers to realize that they have a need for what I offer, what we offer. This creates a buying environment. At the beginning of a presentation, we want people to identify the gap between their current overall wellness and their desired wellness goals. And this is often why we go through that doTERRA wellness pyramid, to really help people see that they have gaps in their health and wellness that they can fill with the use of our products. Um, and so we want to be clear that we're going to show them something that's going to change their lives, and let them know there'll be an opportunity to buy at the end of the presentation. And I don't know about you guys, but the close is something that I am always working on because I am not a natural salesperson. It's something that I am constantly having to work on. So here are some skill building bullet points. Start with a powerful opening, connect with attendees, and express an intention to serve them. I feel like my opening is pretty much the same. You guys have heard it. It's my story of skepticism and doubt, and how that has completely transformed. And here I am. I do think that I can improve in expressing an intention to serve them, a very explicit intention that through this journey of mine, through this learning, through this skepticism and doubt, I find myself here sharing with you because I know that these oils will change your life. We want to turn off the TV and get everyone in the same room. I think we're all pretty good at that. We want to take control of the room by being prepared, confident, and speaking with enthusiasm. Avoid using these filler words. I say all the time. I counted in my online presentation today for doTERRA. I think I was pretty good at only 3 or 4, but I say it a lot. You want to try to practice not doing it. I think in very uh I don't know what word I'm thinking of, but like in the home, the setting of my own home, I don't feel this kind of pressure to not say that much. I know Zyler called me out one night on it when I was doing something, so I definitely want to be more aware of that. Sell the solution to their problems, not the products themselves. Ask the attendees what answers they are looking for so you can cover the most important things for them in your presentation. Sometimes in large classes, I don't do a good job of this, of asking people to share one area that they would like to learn more about. Um, there it is. In the class handout, there's not enough time to go through every single product though. So once we get past the first page and we get to the next page that highlights about 11 or 12 of our products, sometimes I'll ask, which product are you most interested in learning about? And then I'll go from there. But I think it would be more effective if I knew at least one health concern or topic that people wanted support on. And then practice sharing your 1 minute doTERRA story beforehand so it feels natural. Mine definitely feels natural. I don't think it's a minute. I don't know that it'll ever be. But here's a sample script. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for having me. I love sharing the power of doTERRA and what it can do to improve people's lives. Living this lifestyle has changed my life and the lives of so many people around the world. Tonight, we're going to explore some natural options for having more energy, boosting your immune system, improving sleep, reducing anxious feelings, and even how to eliminate toxicity around the home. At the end of the class, I'll show you how to get these solutions into your home and help you pick out what's best for your family. I'm excited that you are here. I think this last statement is an area that I need to really work on. So I want you to rate yourself right now. Rate yourself from 1 to 10 on how confident you feel, 10 being very confident. So whether you've done in-person classes or one-on-ones, how well do you introduce on a scale of 1 to 10? And go ahead and jot a number down there. And as you're doing that, this quote says, focus on creating value for our customers. We are solutions providers. When we offer someone the answer to their problem, that creates value and can result in a sale over and over again. All right. So I would say that most times I feel about like a 7 or 8, maybe more like a 8. This is definitely involved, and I do feel pretty confident with my introduce. I do know that I could definitely improve in some areas though. So maybe even a 7, just because I really want to focus on letting them know that there's going to be an opportunity by at the end, and then also you know asking, well, stop saying obviously. That's the other one. Okay, so let's move on to step 4 of educating. So this phase in the doTERRA cell cycle connects the need that we created in the introduce phase with the specific products that are going to support them. We want to create experiences with essential oils throughout the class so they can recognize the power themselves. They'll demonstrate how these products can help achieve their wellness goals. So I think having people smell the oils is phenomenal. Connecting the oil to ways that it can support their body. I love, love, love the digestion, the Terrazyme digestive complex demonstration that I do with the pudding. I think it's really, really powerful. And I highly recommend that the next time you're at Walmart, Kmart, you pick up like a 6 or 12 pack of that pudding and just have that ready to do and share with people. Remember, the first introduction to essential oils can be overwhelming, so try to keep the presentation simple. So this is where I have a hard time, because I have heard lots of different takes on get as many oils into their hands, get them smelling as many things and is experiencing as many things. I also feel like that can be overwhelming. And so I try to be a little selective with how many oils I actually have people smelling and experiencing during a presentation. We definitely want them to know the main benefits of the products and show them how they support wellness. We want to work on the fact that the goal of our presentation is to enroll customers so that they can get started, not to teach people everything about the products. There is definitely information overload that can happen. And so we know that once people get their hands on their products and they get the education they need to use them, that they will fall in love. So you don't have to look at your presentation as the one time, let me just barf information all over you, because chances are they'll feel overwhelmed, they won't remember it all, and then that might actually hinder them from wanting to get started. Ask questions throughout your presentation. Use participants' names during the presentation to personalize their experience. Consider recording your presentations to watch later so you can perfect your delivery. And pass oils around. Create experiences with the products throughout the class. So here are some presentation questions. Many of them are built into our class handout. The question, what do you want to feel more of and what do you want to feel less of, is literally built onto the top of the second page, well, third page of the class handout. What can't you do that you wish you could do? How is this affecting your life? What is your current workaround? What is it costing you? How is your current solution working for you? Is it easy to use? Is it affordable? Would you want to explore it? So these are some great questions that you can ask to your repertoire. If money wasn't an issue, how would that affect your quality of life? Is another great example. So, how well do you educate? When you look at the skills that are pertinent to this education piece, go ahead and take a moment to rate yourself here. And I just did a really big teacher mistake. So we're going to kind of backtrack. I'm going to go back. I don't want to rush through the close and the enroll. So I want to kind of slow it down just a little bit and come back to this step 3, this introduce, Does anybody have any feedback, any questions? Anyone who want to share what they feel they're really good at or the areas that they want to improve in? Okay, can I see real quick everyone's self-evaluation? Just show me with your hands what you rated yourself for the introduce part on a scale of 1 to 10. Frazier, you enrolled 3 people this month. You're not a 1. 7, 4. Okay. 7, 2, 4. All right. This is awesome, you guys, because it means that you're doing something right. And all you have to do right for this part, you guys, is love your oils. That's all you have to do right for this part. I think everyone's pretty sure they're not going to be putting the TV on when they're trying to teach a class. But you really just need to love these products and be willing to share your story for this introduce phase. Okay. There's a lot more that we can learn and get better at, but just remember that people respond to authenticity, they respond to truth. And when you are, I know I'm looking for a word and I can't think of it, it's eluding me, but when you're genuine and real. And so you really just want people to realize that you're showing up because you have something that you believe in your heart and soul will help them, will help everyone. And that's enough to be successful in this phase. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and go back to the educate part. Anybody have any questions, any feedback, want to share an area that maybe they're curious about, if some, that you need support on?
I want to share something real quick about this
Yeah.
educate. So Kehao and I did this little event thing at this church on Saturday, and I always felt like I was pretty educated. Like I love to read. I try to go to most doTERRA events, definitely convention every year. So I felt, kind of like, yay, I'm proud of myself. I feel educated. And then this guy walked out of one of the classes they were having, and he's like, I need oils. I need oils for clogged arteries. And I was like, what? He's like, clogged arteries, my heart. I need oils. What can you tell me? And I was like, I was kind of taken back, like, holy smokes, like, what do I tell him? Like, oh, should I scan him? Like, I don't know. Took me about a good 15-20 seconds to be like, okay, let's sit, let's talk a little bit. I need more information. But because they were doing classes, there really wasn't the time to educate or even look it up, or I don't know. All I, all I kept thinking was lemon. I was like, there has to be more than lemon for that. So anyways, I just thought like education needs to happen all the time, because I was feeling confident and then I wasn't confident at all.
Sorry, there's music. Hold on. Thanks for sharing, Kanan. What did you actually respond to him?
I just told him to come back after his class so we could talk more, and I was gonna scan him.
Okay.
But then he never came back. I was like, total fail. Like, you gotta think, like, be on it. But it's okay. It was a little bit of a different event. We couldn't really sell. There wasn't time to educate. It was more like, take this TerraPad, take this, take that. But we didn't have much time to sit and talk. And so that was hard.
Did you guys make contacts though? Like, did you get new contacts?
Yeah, we did. We made quite a few contacts actually, and people were very interested and took a lot of information with them. We didn't have anyone show up to class the following day from that event, so that was a little bit of a bummer. But I have their information, so that's good.
Yes. Awesome. All right. Anybody else want to share anything in this educate section? Y'all know what's coming next though, right? Can I see your fingers for your how confident you feel in this section? 7, 6, 1. Somebody showed a 1. Peggy. So let me okay, so I'm seeing some low numbers. So this is good because I want to kind of remind you guys. Okay, 1, I would probably rate myself a 7 as well, maybe even a 6. I Anyway, okay. So, but I want you guys to recognize that your stories are enough. If you are here, it means that you have fully embraced and incorporated our oils and products into your lives. Okay. And so that that is enough to share. And when you look at the skill building, you want to talk about the benefits of the product. Well, you're living proof of the benefits of the product, okay? And you want to just help to ask questions. Really asking questions is of being of service so that you can show up and help people find the answers. It doesn't mean that you have all the answers. It's that when somebody asks you what oils they need for their clogged arteries, that you have some place to go to find those answers, okay? And so you want to create experience. The oils create experiences all by themselves, all right? So I love that people feel I don't want to say I love it, but I think that it's really telling of what overachievers we all are, that you're giving yourself such low scores. But the reality is that your stories are enough for education. And what you want to do is you want to layer on some confidence. You want to layer on questions. You want to layer on how these products have changed your life and how you know that they can change other people's as well. Okay. All right. So next week we will continue on into the close, which I know is an area that everyone could uh, use work and practice on. Step 6 is enrolling, how we can kind of keep enrolling simple. And I think we'll probably stop there before we get, I think we could almost give a whole week to a whole night for this step 7 answering objections. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the share. Look at all these faces. This is so awesome. All right. Anybody want to share anything? I had the reminder about our biz brunch on Sunday, online Oasis. So just to be clear, everybody, BOGOs will happen every Tuesday for the rest of the month. So there's 2 more Tuesdays. That means 2 more BOGOs. They will be announced Monday morning, which is super awesome for all of us because it gives us a head start in graphics and preparation. I got to tell you guys, unless you love making graphics, there's a ton of free stuff out there. I get a lot of questions. Can I post what you've posted? Yes. Now, I have not bought OneDrop yet. I am considering buying it. I'm still on the fence because honestly, you guys, I typically find enough out there where I don't, but technically I'm supposed to watermark those things, but honestly, just use it. I mean, it's fine. Anything you see that I post, you can use. Now, be careful of things that I post in our private group page that might not be compliant though. Okay, that's the only thing I want you guys to be kind of aware of. And you'll know though. You'll know the graphics. testimonials tend to not be compliant, but a lot of the graphics that we use are all compliant. But I get a lot of questions. Use what you guys got to use. Just use it. I don't make nothing myself. So it's called being resourceful. Anything else? So definitely start looking at your organization. Start thinking about what your power of 3 goals are. Start thinking about what your rank goals are. It is not too late this month to hit any of those goals. We are going for diamond this month. We're probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 OV short for diamond. Kate and Kanani probably already hit silver. Huh? Did you two already hit silver? Yeah, you guys already hit silver. So yeah, we're going for diamond again this month. So if you need help organizing, strategizing for your goals, please reach out to your enrollers. Anything else? Anything I'm forgetting? I feel like I'm going to get off and then I'm going to go, crap, I didn't mention this. Anybody have anything else they want to share? Tilly's getting attacked by her dog. Are you guys watching this? It's hilarious. He missed you, Tills. She said that's her life. All right, let's take a quick team pick. I'm going to kind of do a little angle here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. All right. Well, thank you guys, as usual, for showing up for yourselves, showing up for your teams, for your community, for your businesses. I'm just always so filled with gratitude. You know, I was at this diamond retreat and it was kind of cool, I have to say, because everybody there had to do a substantial amount of work. But not everybody there were solid diamonds. Some people hadn't hit diamond in a really long time. There was just the gamut and range of, I mean, there's definitely people where you're like, okay, I mean, anyone can literally be a diamond in this business if you do the work. And I just was so proud of this team and this community. I don't want to talk. doTERRA's focus really was on how we can provide solutions. We have a diamond and above group. Once you hit Premier and Silver, you'll have a special Facebook group that you'll be in with a bunch of Premier and Silvers all around the world. Then there's a Gold Platinum group, and then there's a Diamond and above group. And there's been a lot of negativity out there and just people complaining about lots and lots of things. There's always things to complain about. And doTERRA's, stance was, we want to help you guys, but let's try to keep everything that we put out there positive. And I'm just so grateful because this team is so positive. We just are amazing. And I'll tell you guys, not all teams are amazing because people will freely talk about all the drama on their teams. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, we don't have any of that. So it was so awesome. And I can't wait to Elise Sedavi, who is a triple diamond. So she has built not 1 diamond organization, not 2 diamond organizations, but 3 diamond organizations. And I'll tell you, she had to hit presidential diamond first before she could go double diamond. And she had to hit double presidential diamond twice before she could go triple diamond, which means she has 12. She has at least 12 platinums and 4 silvers. But she has diamonds, presidential diamonds on her team as well, right? She's the highest ranking person in doTERRA. She did a really amazing presentation about the nitty-gritties of this business and gave us like a schedule that included 20 hours of work a week that she said has been the key to her success and that she's never deviated from. So after we complete this sales cycle, my goal is to get that to everyone and to go through that together. To be perfectly honest, it's basically a combination of daily method of operation and pipes. So nothing new, but she gave it very simplistically. And I think that everyone will really appreciate that. So we'll continue with the sales guide and we'll move into that. But if there's nothing else, I don't want to keep everybody. Thank you guys so much for showing up tonight. And we'll see you all next week. If you want to hop on next week at 8 o'clock to get some personal biz training from me, text me Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon by then. And I'm happy to jump on earlier with you at 8 o'clock so that we can do some private masterminding. And really, everyone is open to come. But if you have a specific thing you want me to look at in your organization, please let me know. I'd be happy to do that on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. All right, everybody. Thanks. Night.